can promise you we'll put a product on the field that'll make you proud to be there. I can promise you we're going to do great things, and I can promise you don't want to miss out. So if you're not on the train in the beginning, there ain't going to be no room in the end. So it's a day-by-day process. We are phenomenally blessed. Again, from the moment I've been here, this community is as supportive as anything I've ever seen, and I just can't wait to put a product out there and be a part of something bigger than myself that all of Buff Nation can be proud of.
Robert Rutledge Livingston III was born on November 29, 1985, in Hendersonville, North Carolina. He attended Hendersonville High School, the class of 2004. Livingston was a 6'3", 200-pound quarterback and safety, an all-Southern Foothills 1A conference selection for the Hendersonville Bearcats his senior season. At Hendersonville, he registered 106 tackles and 5 interceptions in 2003 and threw for a school record 1,860 yards and 18 touchdown passes his senior season, and was twice named the school's most valuable athlete. After Hendersonville High School, he attended the Hun School of Princeton for prep school for 1 year. The Hun School of Princeton is a private, coeducational, secondary boarding school located in Princeton, New Jersey. Livingston played wide receiver and defensive back for the Hun School, which gave him another year to gain the recognition of college scouts, compiling 62 tackles and 6 interceptions. It was a way for me to have another year under my belt to get looked at by a bunch of schools. It's a really good school that really helped me out a lot to get me more ready, both football-wise and academically. I'm really thankful to the Hendersonville High School coaches. Everything I got from the Hendersonville coaching staff has carried over tenfold at the Hun School, Livingston said. Robert Livingston had received a wealth of offers, but his decision was sealed after visiting Western Michigan University, located in Kalamazoo, Michigan, during the first week of January. He then canceled scheduled visits to Cincinnati and the University of Connecticut. Maine, New Hampshire, Colgate, and Georgetown also made offers. The 6'3", 195-pound Livingston was expected to play free safety for the Broncos' first-year coach, Bill Cubitt. Livingston said Cubitt had been recruiting him since before the coach officially had a team. Cubitt said he thought he was close to getting a program of his own and would look to sign Livingston when he did. Cubitt was hired as the head coach at Western Michigan University, where he had been an assistant coach and where his son, Ryan Cubitt, played quarterback. From there, Livingston earned a Division 1A football scholarship, which is now referred to as the NCAA Football Bowl Subdivision. Livingston attended Western Michigan University for a year and a half. He was injured as a freshman and redshirted. He transferred to William & Mary the following year, the day after the team returned from a bowl game. He decided to transfer to William & Mary Tribe in Williamsburg, Virginia, because he needed a change of scenery after being hurt 2 years in a row, and he also wanted to be closer to home. William & Mary competes in CAA football, a single-sport NCAA Division I football championship subdivision conference. He played for Jimmy Laycock, who was the head coach of the Tribe, for 39 years. The longtime head coach led the Tribe to multiple playoff appearances, including the national semifinal game in 2009 against eventual champions Villanova, losing by a single point. In 2010, Livingston started his first coaching job with Furman as the team's safeties coach. Furman University is located in Greenville, South Carolina. The team competes in the NCAA Division I Football Championship Subdivision as members of the Southern Conference. In 2011, Livingston joined Vanderbilt as the defensive quality control coach. Vanderbilt is in Nashville, Tennessee. The Vanderbilt Commodores football program competes in the Football Bowl subdivision of the NCAA and the East Division of the Southeastern Conference, also known as the SEC. Coach Livingston got his first career NFL job as a scout for the Cincinnati Bengals in 2012. In 2015, Livingston was promoted by the Bengals to be a defensive quality control special teams assistant. Then, in 2016, he was promoted again, this time to be the secondary coach. When Zach Taylor replaced Marvin Lewis in 2019, Livingston became one of 7 holdovers from the previous staff. He stuck around as Taylor's safeties coach for the next 4 years, which helped him become the second longest tenure coach, next to special teams coordinator, assistant head coach Darren Simmons. Coach Livingston helped groom one of the best safety duos in the NFL, consisting of Jesse Bates III and Von Bell from 2020 through 2022. During the 2021 season, Bell, second, and Bates III, third, were among the team's top 3 tacklers as a major key to Cincinnati's run to the Super Bowl. In 2022, the Bengals held opposing passers to a league-low 58.9 completion percentage.
Great communication, great leader. He's a physical guy. He's a good blitzer. I'm just excited to get him and see him move in a live situation.
I'd love to be out there with the guys and the staff and just going out there just playing the game that I love.
Jesse Bates and Von Bell were better together in the AFC Championship against the Chiefs. With a trip to the Super Bowl on the line, the Bengals defense ramped it up. Per next-gen stats, in the second half in OT, the Bengals almost doubled the number of times they dropped 8 defenders into coverage, something Patrick Mahomes struggled against.
And now they go deep down the field, and it is intercepted on the rebound by Bell. The Bengals with the 3rd straight game in the playoffs where they come up with a crucial pick. Look at Jesse Bates reach in with Hill.
That's the play. It's perfect technique. Wow, perfectly timed, no PI.
Just playing our brand of football, just calming down, playing with great eyes, great technique, with our backs against the wall. That's when we fight the best.
Those are very difficult plays for DBs because you got to be exact. You can't interfere. And Jesse did a great job getting his hand in there, and Vaughn was in the right place at the right time.
Jesse Bates and Von Bell are better together. Brought to you by Fifth Third Bank.
Shelby.
Hello, Coach.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great, thank you.
I just wanted to ask how helpful it's been to have a defensive coordinator with so much career experience working with secondaries and
Can you give me that last part one more time?
Sure. Just how helpful it's been to work with a defensive coordinator who has so much experience with working with secondaries.
Yeah, definitely. It all starts, with how you see the game, right? And, I'm sure Lou sees it from a secondary perspective. So it's been great, in terms of a sounding board, in terms of, just taking things of, hey, when we were at Miami or we were with the Giants, we did this or we did that, or and just from a professional standpoint, again, for me to grow, it's a guy that, coached secondary for a long time. So if I have a question, as big or as small, he's lived it, he's done it, he's had that third down meeting, how to handle this play or that play. So it's a lot of fun. I think, some people, it's like if you're a position coach and the head coach is calling plays, or the head coach, if you're the quarterback coach and the head coach is calling plays, I'm sure there's some added stress. And Lou makes it super easy for us. Again, he does a great job saying what he wants, and it's been a lot of fun. Ronte Jones and I had these big, kind of third down projects, the top third down defenses in the NFL, and they were all drawn up on this board. And then so Jordan comes in here.
Because somebody is not digitally savvy. He is the hard copy guy.
I might have been the hard copy guy. I'll give you that. All right. So there's just weeks and weeks on this board right here. Right. And there's a lot of good stuff. So Jordan comes in, introduces himself. It's a Friday. I'm leaving. I come back on Monday. It's all gone. The whole board is erased. And it was like him looking at me and saying, like, hey, I'm the captain now. Right?
He's code setting. Right? I needed my third of the board.
So, yeah, we could have used that, Jordan. You never know what we could have found.
I want to, for sure, win Rookie Defensive Player of the Year, showing Cincinnati what I can do. Everything's kind of slowed down a little bit, I would say, leading up to the draft.
The AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals.
A lot was going on.
Select
everything's just kind of come together, you know, slowly but surely.
Dax Hill, defensive back, Michigan.
In general, it's been a good experience so far.
Nick Sorley throws a strike, and Dax Hill broke it up. Out of the backfield, Williams. Oh, he's brought down before the marker.
4th down and 1. Hands it off. Ooh. The Bengals make the hit.
Yeah, it's been a great start for a young player. Obviously, position change is not easy. I've been very pleased with kind of the guy he's been on a consistent day-to-day basis.
After the first series, all the jitters went away, so I felt like football.
He's humble. He wants to be great. Again, he can ask questions, and he doesn't take himself too seriously. You know, he's had a lot of success at Michigan, and he comes into a room with veteran players who are phenomenal, and there's no ego. There's no ego anywhere. He's happy just to be one of the guys.
That is Von Bell-esque coverage from the rookie first-round pick.
Yeah, I think it's important, you know, the way when you look at offenses these days and the way tight ends are utilized and running backs out of the backfield and, you know, just different things. You know, this guy can, you know, he can blitz off the edge, he can cover, you know, good against the run, and good getting off blocks and things like that. So I think we're getting a good overall football player.
Lou, you know, he's, you know, a great coach. He's been coaching DBs, I would say, 20+ years now. Just always want to listen to him, whatever he says, just, you know, implement that in my game.
Take that, Lou.
Guys at this level, very smart, fast, having certain instincts definitely gives you upper hand, I would say so.
Nick Sorley lofted, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Literally, like, whenever you drop a pass, like, you just drop down, dude. Like, I need 20 push-ups after that. Like,
but what an excellent, getting up to its highest point, nice coverage right there.
Those are big moments, you know, in big-time games. You gotta complete those, and so I wanted to prove them wrong because I'm on the jugs every day, and so they're like, Dax, I mean, I see you every day on the jugs, like, what happened? So definitely have to, you know, turn it up and, you know, get the INT.
Play action fake, here's a throw, and it is intercepted by a diving Dax Hill. He's back on his feet, running toward midfield.
Yeah, it just kind of came out of nowhere because I didn't expect it at that point in time.
Again, you're working so hard to grow both individually as well as a team. I'm sure it was very fulfilling for him to make that play. It kind of makes everything you're doing feel like it's worth it.
Dax Hill, in terms of explosive speed, closing on a football, he's got it.
Been blessed, you know, to be in this position, and I want to for sure win Rookie Defensive Player of the Year, showing Cincinnati what I can do.
What's going on, guys? This is Nick Scott, the Bengals' new safety. Super excited to be here. Can't wait to ball. You know, when I'm on that field, you can expect, you know, 3 things from me, and that's that I play hard, I hit hard, and you know, I'll never put myself above the team. Scouting report on Nick Scott. I'm fast, I'm physical. I like to make plays. I like to get the crowd excited. I like to get my teammates hyped and, you know, celebrate them. I play 100 miles per hour all the time. I got one nickname that I kind of got after the playoffs, which is Brick Scott. Called me Brick because there's a scene where Devo gets knocked out by a brick. And if you guys have seen that hit I had on Devo in the playoffs, that's how I got the nickname. Yeah, cleanup crew, I like that a lot, you know, because you can always rely on them. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, stuff gets messy, you know, you throw those DBs out there, they're going to tighten everything up and put offense and the team in a good situation. So, you know, I guess I'm the newest addition to the cleanup crew.
Hello, Jordan. This is Zach Taylor at the Bengals.
Yes, sir.
You ready to come play for us?
You know I am.
Good. We're excited about you. Enjoyed meeting with you at the Combine. You're exactly what we want in our building, and so we're excited to get you up here, okay?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Awesome. All right, we're going to spin the pick right now, and then we'll get in touch with you later tonight, okay?
All right, perfect.
All right, see you, Jordan.
See you.
In 2023, Jordan Battle met the Bengals staff for the first time inside a Lucas Oil Stadium suite for 18 minutes in Indianapolis for his team interview at the NFL Scouting Combine. Robert Livingston was charged with running the group through a series of cut-ups, showcasing the coach's son. Livingston got to maybe the third snap when he heard someone who sounded more coach than son rattle off the minutest of the play's details, complete with a breakdown of the responsibilities of the front. I kind of felt like he snuck in there and watched it already, recalled Livingston. It was clear this guy knew ball. I looked around at everybody else and I'm thinking, I think we're probably good here. So tell us how you are. What about you? When he walked out of the room, I think everyone felt the same way. Livingston said, he's different. He understands the game. The Bengals understood exactly what they were getting in the third round of the 2023 draft. A heavily recruited blue chipper from the football hotbed of Miami, who was in the middle of 52 games for Nick Saban's pro-ready defense and knows what time it is. As Livingston said, Battle already knows what it's like to walk into a room where a bunch of five-star guys already sit.
Battle ready in this game in Etiennesville. They hand to Ridley, and he ran in. Could have been any one of three guys. Just the rookie Battle. Beathard is brought down.
First down, Moss. Moss to the edge, and Moss pounds his way down to the 15. Get many reps today. Driscoll lofts it to the near side of the field, and it's intercepted by the Bengals. On second down, Driscoll looking to throw. He's in trouble. Driscoll is wrapped up, and he is going down. Jordan Battle.
We're all wired the same way. We want to have success. Failure is not an option. You know, whatever it takes to get there, let's just go get it. So it'll be a great spring.
You're not the first person to fall in love hitting that overlook, by the way.
Yeah, I figured there's a pull off there for a reason.
Yeah, that is mesmerizing. All right, you come in from Cincinnati, you jumped out here in Boulder, and what do?
You go to work. I think everybody in this room has switched jobs at one point in their life, and the first day, you look up and it's 8 o'clock, and you're like, oh my God, what just happened? And after the second day, you get a routine. And again, I can't say enough about the staff. I come in, they're obviously, they've been around the players for a year. They've been phenomenal. They know the players, they know what we want to be. I think it's our job as a staff to kind of take a 30,000-foot view of, hey, these are the players that we have. Okay, so now let's adjust and play defense according to that. Not just because that's what we played in Cincinnati for the last 15 or 12 years, however you want to look at it. It's our job as a staff to constantly evaluate, hey, who are our best players? How can we get them in positions to be successful, right? Not just do things because that's the only way you know. I think, you got shooters on defense. You got guys that are going to impact the game. So let's get them shots early. Let's get them involved. And that's the exciting part about the spring is you can see who you really have.